Hello everyone, my name is Samakshi and I appeared for UPSC Prelims 2023 this year. This was my second attempt and it is the first time that I cleared the prelims. This attempt was quite different from my first attempt in 2022. I had taken coaching, I had more knowledge, I had more practice in general and I knew the exam better. But I had also taken Rakesh Dalal sir's elimination technique course, without which I don't think I could have cleared the exam despite having all the other knowledge and resources that I did. The main reason for that is Sir really emphasizes on knowing the exam very well, and one of his practice approach, one of the approach that he encouraged me to take or the other students to take is that he would ask us to process individual statements and then arrive at the answer, and then look at the options to reconfirm whether we have arrived at the right answer or not. And that was a savior in this attempt because had I relied more on options or the framing of options like one only, one and two only, one, two, and three, then these options were not there this year. So the exam would have been very, very difficult to crack. But because I was already in practice of processing individual statements first, I didn't lose confidence or I didn't panic when I saw radically different paper pattern than what used to be. Apart from this, sir encourages us to solve a lot of PYQs. There are around maybe I think 500 to 600 questions that can be solved by elimination technique in the last, like those questions that have come since 2011, and those I had solved maybe 4 or 5 times, some years even more than that. And he also encouraged us to solve questions that cannot be solved directly by ET, but with a mix of ET and knowledge also several times. He encouraged us to solve those questions also many times. So those also had practiced 2 3 times. So I was very well aware of the pattern of UPSC, the traps that it lays, the hints that are given in exam, and that helped me clear the exam. So big thank you to Rakesh Dalal sir for conducting the course in the way that he does. Especially for the doubt sessions that sir took, the one-on-one sessions. I personally had this problem that sometimes I would solve a question and I would be in the right mindset and I would get it right. Sometimes, maybe a couple of days later, I would solve the same question again. I would try to use a different approach and I would get it wrong. But sir was very encouraging and sir always took a lot of doubt sessions, group sessions, even one-on-one sessions. So that really helped me clear any confusions I had. And I was confident on the day of the exam. I genuinely felt that whatever I find tough, everybody would be finding tough. I was that confident. So that really, really helped me appear in the exam. And this is my feedback for the elimination technique course of RDI.